What's going on, everybody? Welcome back into another video. Today, we're going to be doing our way too early mock draft, a 7-round mock draft for our 2025 Arizona Cardinals to try to see if we can get back into contention going into year 3 of Jonathan Gannon and Monty Yossenfort. We got a lot of work to do, but anything is on the table, ladies and gentlemen. Do me a huge favor, smack up the like button here if you like this type of content. But let's go and get started here. We are going to be using PFF in terms of using their mock draft simulator. That's the one we're going to be using. And without further ado, let's go and jump right into it. Anything's on the table. Just FYI, anything's on the table here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm probably not going to trade up, but trading back, always an option to see if anybody is available who falls to us. And let's see what happens here with the Cardinals pick. Okay, here we go. All right. Let's take a look to see who got picked up here in the first round so far. Cam Ward, Shedeur Sanders, Carter, McMillan, Johnson, Graham, Hunter. Wow, Hunter drops to 7. That's crazy. Starks, Burton, Jalen Walker, Scorton, Warren, Campbell, Gentry, and then Morrison. Okay. So already my mind is going to trenches. But I'm not gonna lie, ladies and gentlemen, there is some very intriguing prospects right now that are currently on the board that I would love to potentially take. But let's take a look to see, okay, who wants to trade back? We have 4 options. Seahawks, which I'm probably not gonna, that's not gonna happen. We got the Vikings at 24, the Los Angeles Rams at 26, and then the Raiders at 37. I think right now, if you ask anybody, it would be trenches. Trenches galore, right? Josh Simmons is very intriguing, especially when he falls here at this spot. Didn't allow a sack, no hurt, no hit. Man, this can be a staple point. Problem is that he only plays left tackle, but actually played right tackle in 2022. So that's actually pretty intriguing there. So a couple people I have my eye on here if we don't trade back. Obviously, Emeka Buka, big fan of him. Michael Williams, big fan of him as well. But I think in this specific mock draft, we want to focus on trenches. And I think right now, the way that this has fallen, I think Josh Simmons is probably going to be the pick. Oh man, I'm so intrigued to go after Emeka Buka, though I'm not gonna lie to you. Trade back option is an option as well. Maybe accumulating another draft pick, but this is already starting off pretty tough. Let's go after. Let's focus on trenches. Man, I really want Emeka, but let's go after Josh Simmons. Let's see if we can go ahead and get our staple points, right? Our bookends, left tackle and right tackle for the future. Okay, now here we come, and then this next round, like I said, I'm not going to probably trade up, but trading back is always an option. And here we go. Okay, the way that this has fallen is actually perfect for me because although I wanted to get Michael, right? I wanted to get an edge rusher. Somebody's fallen right on my lap here with Mike Green. Really, really intrigued with him. 6'4", 248. But not only that, it's at 17 sacks in 2024. 6 sacks in 2023, had 10 hits, 34 hurries, and 1 batted down ball. I think it's a no-brainer here. Let me see who else is on the board right now, but I think right now that is where my mind is going. It's probably going to be, yep, yeah, I'm not even going to second guess it. Mike Green, welcome to the Cardinals. All right, now we have the 78th overall pick. We got the 113th, and then the 153, and then the 249 per PFF. So let's see who else potentially falls to us here, right? All right. And here we go. Okay. So these are our options. Okay. Well, this isn't bad. This isn't bad at all. So we got 2 trade offers. We got the Pittsburgh wants to trade 50 to 85, and then you got the Vegas Raiders at 106. That's too far back. Let's see what they're willing to do. If we did this and this. I mean, I'm not at this point. Like we're just nah. Okay. So, where my mind is going right now, what we got two crucial pieces for the trenches. We got a right tackle of the future, and then we got our edge player. Um, Man, I think I know where I'm gonna go. We got the 113th after this one. Pretty far back, but I think what I'm gonna do here, because I was very intrigued with Emeka Ibuka, I think I'm gonna go Tez Johnson. I think we can upgrade a wide receiver. Um, 5'10", 165, pretty light, but this might be the guy that's gonna be able to kind of get us what we need, right? The offense, spread the ball around, separation. This year he had 898 yards, and then 10 touchdowns. So, and then 10 touchdowns the year prior. So, pretty productive. Pretty productive. Spends a lot of time in the slot. So, hey, man, rock and roll. Let's do it. Let's do it. And then you also got to think about here that we might not have Greg Dortch back. So, being the fact that we might not have Greg Dortch, that, you know, I feel like this could be a really good piece for the Cardinals. Really good piece. Okay. Our picks coming up here within the next one. Okay, here we go. All right. So far, I'm thinking guard. I'm thinking we got wide receiver. Jack Kaiser, pretty intrigued, especially with Kazir White. You don't know if he's coming back or not. 70 tackles, 27 assisted, missed 4, covered snaps, 245. Okay. Usually in the box. So off the ball linebacker is kind of what we're looking at here. So maybe somebody that's going to be able to kind of fit in the role of Kazir White is what we're looking at here, uh, which we need, right? We need 6'2", 231. Pretty intrigued with him. Oh, Shamar Turner still too. Oof. Okay, 2 sacks, 300, 6'4". Oh, this is intriguing. Shamar Turner out of Texas A&M. Get some guy in the, get a big guy here in the middle. But what do we do at linebacker? That's the problem. Maybe the Cardinals go after a linebacker in like a middle linebacker here in the draft in free agency. That's what I'm going to kind of lean my head into. So let's do that. Let's go after Shamar Turner out of Texas A&M. Yeah, let's do it. Come on. All right, get a big guy there that's going to help us with you know eating up space, right? Eating up space. All right, our picks coming up here pretty soon. Quinn Ears ends up going. Got some quarterbacks being taken off. Okay, perfect. Okay. So, like I said, anything's on the table. Anything is on the table this time around. What I think I'm going to do here, and he might actually be a lot earlier than what this mock draft is saying, but Jackson Dart his name has been floating around about potentially maybe being like a third round pick or maybe even a fourth round pick. So being worth where I'm going to get him, um, he's probably definitely not going to fall this far back, unless he has a terrible combine. But a guy that's what 6'2", 225, like a story, like his arm. I really like what he could potentially do. I'm not saying he's going to be a starting quarterback here in the NFL, but I like what value I can get out of him right here. Now, yes, I can go after Kyle McCord, which is a former quarterback of uh, Marvin, but I'm going to go after Jackson Dart. Pulling the trigger right here. All right, now we do got a lot of picks here, so we're going to go ahead and put this on turbo mode. And we're going to see who falls to us here at the 249 spot. And so far, let me know what you guys would have done differently here in the comments below. I was really coming in here with the mindset of we need to bolster up those trenches. So I feel like I've addressed that. Middle linebacker. Hopefully, we address that here in free agency. Okay. So center would be nice. Guard would be nice. Let's see who's available. Maybe if we're looking for a guard after Froholt, I think I'm just gonna get the best guard available, or at least the best guard on the board here. So I'm just gonna go that route. All right. So let's see what PFF grades my mock draft. Oh, check this out. They're saying that they would have gotten Jalen Milrow over Tez Johnson. Okay. So they graded me at A minus. All right. So Josh Simmons A plus, Mike Green A, Tez Johnson a C plus, Shamir Turner B minus. Let's go. I'll take that. Jackson Dart an F. Shame on you, PFF. And then Drew Kendall center B minus. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, what are your thoughts about this mock draft, 7-round mock draft here from PFF? Now, like I said, Jackson Dart's probably going to go a lot sooner than when I ended up getting him here. I think his name's going to skyrocket, especially when the combine comes around. So let me know what your guys' thoughts here in the comments below. What would have you have done differently? Let me know in the comments. Appreciate y'all for tuning in as always. Have a great rest of your day and go Cardinals.